That's 3 birds, baby.
Baby, let's go.
That was awesome.
Double up on my first turkey, baby. Let's go.
Look at that. That bird.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that was a long beard or not, but
No, not really, but
oh
it's
well.
got one.
we've got 3 on the ground.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Man, you are just. Did you get some good?
Oh my, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was nuts.
Did you get good
Yeah.
picture?
When they went behind that brush right there, I had one of my the camera was, you know, trying to follow them with the most, accidentally had it on autofocus, and it got on that. I was like, oh crap, just he was like, yeah, finally.
I told him to wait as long as he could, and then when they got up here, I was like, just pick one with a long beard.
Yeah, so that's just nerve-wracking.
What all are you gonna ask us?
I'm not gonna ask anything. I think.
You were trying to prepare yourself?
Yeah, I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for this.
So, all right, well, I'm Aaron White. I know Micajah. He's lived up the road from me most of my life. We got acquainted with him, you know. Our family's become pretty good friends, and as he's gotten older, as I've gotten older, we grew up hunting together once in a while, and he hunts on some of our places, and he hunts pretty close to where we do for deer, so I know him through that, and we exchange pictures back and forth. A couple years ago, he actually got a deer that I was watching on camera, and then he got him on camera, and then he ended up shooting him, so it was a kind of a cool deal. But anyway, so this morning, we get down here. By the way, this is Blake Hicks. He is...
Blake Hicks over here. Yep.
He's a friend of mine from Pitt State. We're both over at school there. He graduates this May, so this is a pretty good graduation present for you.
Yep, awesome.
Now I knew there were birds down here, and Micajah's been hunting in our pasture, which is pretty close, and he knew that the birds were down here, and I kind of had an idea of where they would have been roosted at, but he kind of put the whole thing together and figured out where they were going to be. And man, we got down here, we waited for a little bit. We got down here plenty early, and as soon as one fired off, it was about 6 o'clock, and he fired off the first time. And we weren't but 100 and some yards from him, so they were just right in our back door. So we just set up, and on this big field, it's a big 60-acre field that we just got planted to corn. And so what we think happened, there's a creek back behind us, so we think that they flew down on the other side of the creek, because when they quit gobbling for a minute and they gobbled again, they didn't sound like they were in the tree at all. And I kind of got worried at first, but the longer it went, they sounded like they kept getting closer and closer and closer. Well, then finally we looked over at the corner of the field down here, and they were flying across the creek. So, and then when they flew across, how many hens were there?
3 of them.
3 hens.
Yeah, 3 hens, 3 toms and a jake.
Yeah, 3 toms and a jake, I think is what we concluded. But as you've seen on the film, the jake got ran off by these 3, and so then after that, what they say, the rest is history.
Yeah.
So, and this is what, your first turkey hunt?
First turkey hunt, first shot at a bird, and I got 2 of them.
So he's batting over 1,000 right now, which is pretty good. So he's got some. We think he's got more Rio in his birds, and mine's got a little bit more Eastern. You can see that little bit different coloration and things like that. But all of them, I don't have a big beard, but it's pretty thick. It's not very long, but I've got some big sharp hooks on mine. He's got big sharp hooks and some good beard, so I just let him shoot the big ones. That's how it goes. So, is that everything?
That's good.
Sweet. Now we get to go back and clean these stinking things.
Yep.
Was that your first interview ever?
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm pretty good at BSing my way through stuff. I'm in education. I gotta be.
I got that on video too.
Hey. Okay.
That's cool.
Oh.
That's cool, man. Well, congratulations to you both.
Thanks, buddy. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
I bring you again, I get the long beard. Is that a deal?
Thanks for letting me come film it.
There you go.
There it is.
Now you got him. We can stop halfway if you need to.
About every
Every couple of minutes.